fucking awesome.
Yeah. Merry Christmas, Jay.
Merry Christmas, Rich. What a wonderful time of the year it is.
It is. It's freezing cold out.
Isn't like the U.S. Being destroyed now by like a horrible winter storm?
Yeah, Arctic front of some sort. Yes. So, yeah, it's very cold. We get a lot of snow. Actually, today it's been nothing but rain, but...
I haven't been outside, so I don't know. Why your voice sounds like perfect, and mine sounds like I'm like yelling from across the room.
See, I don't get that.
Yeah, because I have no timbre to my voice. It's all like nasal.
Oh, Lord.
As you can see, we're in the Christmas spirit here. Drunk Tech support. I mean, I got Rich to wear a hat.
Yeah.
As Christmassy as I could get him. I'm like, do you got a green shirt? He's like, no. I'm like, can you wear a red shirt? He's like, no. I want to show off my t-shirt. Snap.
I did get a new t-shirt. A new one you could add to the list.
I deleted that shit off my
Oh, you're an asshole.
Like immediately after I did that, somebody stole my laundry, so I took that as a sign that I should stop picking on
You should
Rich.
stop picking on me.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Not a lot of topics tonight, so are we just gonna wing it?
Well, we have some good ones. And of course, there's always Twitter news.
Yeah, that never ends. Never ends. Rich.
Never.
Oh, right. In the spirit of Christmas, I wanted to give you this.
What's this?
Merry Christmas, Rich.
On the show.
Yeah.
All right. Should I open it now?
You should.
Okay. It's going to be like...
It's nothing funny.
Like a fat...
Like a Weight Watchers.
Like a Weight Watchers.
Gift card.
Andy said, what have I walked into? Hey! Starbucks.
$25.
I was not prepared to give you your gift here.
That's fine.
So...
I thought of that.
You have a couple of them.
Just to make it more Christmassy.
Yeah. Why, thank you.
Yes.
You haven't walked into anything dirty. Don't worry, Andy.
Welcome to our Santa fetish porn stream. Guess which one of us playing Santa?
Obviously the fat guy.
No! We're actually twins, Rich.
Are we?
It's Santa incest porn.
Oh.
I mean, see, look at that. You got like
Should
a
be
little
like stepmom.
tilt thing. My kickstand broke on my shitty thing for my tablet here.
You should got an iPad and then you wouldn't have to
Never should get an iPad. My iPad doesn't even have a thing, and I do have an iPad.
You
Actually,
just choose not to use it.
My iPad would actually be smaller. I should use.
What size is that?
It was like a 12, 13 inch.
Jesus.
Yeah. It's huge.
Huge.
I see we have the Bruins game going.
Yeah. Yeah. Audio's off, but...
Oh, that's good.
That way I can watch the game and do the show, and when
they
they score, I could be like, "Whoa!
Oh, yeah, Bruins!" Did,
Guy!
Did I tell you I actually went to a Bruins game? When I was a kid? Yeah. It's very exciting.
I wonder.
I think it was my first trip to Boston.
Yeah, I've been to a whole bunch of the old Boston Garden.
Boston Garden.
Mm-hmm. Doesn't exist anymore.
No, what is it?
They tore it down and they built
TD
this
Bank.
new TD Bank
Yeah.
Center thing. So.
Yeah, Boston used to look a lot different before.
Yeah, I'm glad Andy's here today because I wanted to have a discussion about this whole product versus Apple products. Like,
you want to talk to him about? You want me to leave?
I just wonder if he knows like the answer, because we were trying to figure out the other day, like, what is the determining factor that makes something an iPhone and not an Apple phone, or an Apple Watch and not an iWatch? And I suggested it was because Steve Jobs wasn't a part of it after, whatever he developed last, the iPhone, and then...
iWatch doesn't sound very cool.
Yeah, but it would have fit with the brand.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm wondering if
Watch.
Andy has any inside information on that.
Yes, Andy. Tell us what you think.
Or anybody.
And subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
Does Andy like and subscribe to us?
He probably...
I don't have a YouTube account because I don't want it.
I don't know. I think he watches on Twitch. So he follows us there.
Apple product versus iProduct. Yeah, I suppose it makes sense not to have every single product they make start with an I. Even though I will continuously say...
Yeah. Well, that's how this all started, because I told him to remind me to turn off my Apple Watch, which I forgot to do this episode.
But I wrote iWatch.
And then he wrote, turn your iWatch off, and it just sparked this whole discussion.
The iWatch sounds like it's like a streaming service or something.
It kind of does.
What is it, Apple Plus?
But, I mean, I guess the question is, did Steve Jobs have any say in the Apple Watch, or did they start development after he left?
Yeah, I don't know. What was the last product made under?
Oh, all right.
I assume you Apple people.
We should just Google it. I bet you there's an answer on Google.
Yeah, let's ask Google about Apple.
Yeah. Hey, look, the first thing on Google is, why isn't the Apple Watch called the iWatch? Trademark issues in multiple countries, including the U.S., U.K., Switzerland, and China.
Oh, some third party already made an iWatch.
Apparently.
In Mark. Why wouldn't they grab that ahead of time? Come on, futurists.
Oh, man.
What was I going to look up? Oh. You just reminded me. Yeah, okay, so Google might be killing Chrome ad blockers in 2023. I had heard something about it and I wasn't sure if it was...
But it's not in Chrome per se. It's in Chromium, the project that Chrome and all the other browsers are...
Yeah, so Google's like, hey, we get all our money from ads and people are using ad blockers in our browser to skip ads on YouTube. So let's ban that. And in turn, we're banning it from... I think Firefox is the only other big browser that isn't Chromium based.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is.
Opera...
Because we were excited. I think we talked about this last week, but we were excited about this new browser Arc because it sounded like they were redesigning and redeveloping.
It's Chromium based.
And it's just Chromium based.
Yeah, it's basically just a skin over Chromium, which makes it less interesting.
But it does make it very compatible, which I get it, but now we're going to be subject to these changes that Google makes.
Okay, so Google's newest manifest changes how network request modifications work, removing extensions' power to use dynamic filtering in order to find and block ads. Instead, the extensions will rely on a much smaller list of banned URLs, cutting the number of ads it can block back by 90% or more. Fuck that. I mean, I pay for YouTube Red.
Yeah,
I actually
not me.
shelled out money for it. Oh yeah, that was real fun when you were trying to show me a video the other night. Hey, watch this. Oh, we got 3 commercials to sit there. Yeah, I love that. I actually use YouTube a lot, so...
Yeah, I've noticed that.
Yeah, and I just found out. So, I had an issue because people are doing ad reads now, which is so fucking
We've talked about that a few times.
Yeah, so I'm like, I'm paying for YouTube Red to get rid of the ads. So now they're doing in-video ads for a sponsor. And I'm like, that's super annoying because some of these ads go up to like 3 minutes. And I know you can skip through, but it's still...
So cheers to the YouTube creators that put the little indicator at the bottom of your video
put the logo on the
when it ends.
Or the countdown.
So that we know.
I'm like, if I'm already blocking your ads, what makes you think doing an ad read is going to make me buy something? And then they're like, oh, well, ad blockers are cutting into our bullshit. So... They actually get a cut of profit from YouTube Red.
Yeah.
If you're watching them on YouTube Red, they still get money. And
they're getting ad reads, so they're getting twice the money.
Yeah, they're double dipping. It's annoying. And then I heard somewhere that they're due to ad blockers being used, so they're like common now.
Yeah.
That they're actually increasing the number of ads that normal people who don't have ad blockers see. So they're punishing the people that don't use ad blockers by showing them more ads. And then somebody was... have you ever taken a look at... No, because we don't have enough views to even implement ads. It's probably not even available to us.
Right, it's not.
If you go into your ad settings, by default, it'll stick like one commercial every 3 minutes. Like, you have to go in and
so
make
we
the
used to
change.
use ads before they made it like 1,000 subscribers or whatever it is now.
Yeah.
But the... I forget when it stopped, but our first few episodes we had ads on there, and we could set them we could tag where we wanted them in the episode.
Yeah.
It was kind of cool, but nowadays you gotta be a creator to become a creator.
It's annoying. Like, it was annoying. What? You gotta be a creator to become a creator?
You can't get paid out the gate. You have to be famous already.
Yeah, which is nearly impossible.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we've been doing this for how many years?
7.
7
Off and on.
7 years. We got nothing to show for it, Rich.
We
have Drizzle.
And we have Drizzle. We have Andy. We have Mike.
These are all people we know.
Yeah.
Drizzle's the only person that found us through like a natural search.
And he doesn't watch regularly.
No, he doesn't. He's fucking busy having a life.
See, you can watch the show and the Bruins. You just need 2 screens.
Drizzle, do you want us to buy you an additional screen? You can do both. We'll get you one of those picture-in-picture things.
Yeah.
Is that still a thing?
Most of the newer TVs I've bought don't have it anymore.
I feel like that'd be such an easy thing to do nowadays.
Yeah, it's actually something I wish I've had a whole bunch. I have side-by-side screens in my living room TV, but not picture-in-picture, and then this one has nothing.
I had a TV that had picture-in-picture. It was a West something brand. What's the company?
Westinghouse?
Is that?
Yeah.
Like a...
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I had one, and it was awesome. It was freaking awesome. Picture-in-picture, man.
It's just, I don't think it's something that is very widely used. So.
I think if it existed, people would use it. I would use it. How many of us do something while we're doing
Andy
something
agrees. Picture-in-picture is amazing.
I have my laptop, my computer screen, my tablet,
Ooh.
and my phone.
And Andy brings up another point. Firefox has built-in picture-in-picture. So, like, if you're on YouTube and you just hit the button, it goes in picture-in-picture.
Yes. No. Yep. I know that.
It's fantastic. Best feature ever.
Yeah,
that right there is why...
I pay for that feature now.
That feature right there is one of the main reasons I still use Firefox to this day.
This Samsung did it by default, though, for YouTube. Before I was even...
Well, yeah. They used to do it on the iPhone, too, and then Google got mad, and they were being little bitches, and then finally this year they allowed us to do picture-in-picture again.
Yay.
Every time you would try, they would just say, oh, buy YouTube Red.
Yeah, just pay for YouTube Red, which is like $12 a month.
I don't know. I've never looked.
It's $12 a month.
You're the one who pays for it.
Trust me. And they tack on all this extra shit that nobody cares about. They're like, you could download videos.
Ooh.
When would I ever need to download a video anymore?
Yeah.
Well, I guess, yeah, because I do use a YouTube downloader when I'm like pulling clips for
Oh, yeah.
for editing. So I guess that could be useful. But yeah, or YouTube Music or whatever it's called. Like, I don't feel.
Why would you want to download from YouTube Music, though?
No, it's not download. Like,
oh, you just have access to it.
Which is, it's just like another part of YouTube where it's just all music videos or something. But
yeah.
It's like their music streaming thing. I don't see a need for it. I already have Spotify.
Well, that was the whole thing when YouTube got rid of or Google got rid of their Google Music thing. What was it called? It was called something.
Google Play.
Google
Play
Play.
Music or
Yeah,
something.
yeah. When they got rid of that, they were like, "Oh, it's going to be available on YouTube."
I forget sometimes that Google owns YouTube.
Yeah, it just hasn't been the same since they bought them.
What's their parent company? ABC?
Alphabet Company.
Oh, Alphabet Company. ABC Company?
ABC 1, 2, 3.
Oh my god. So anyway, yeah, that's I don't really watch YouTube videos on my computer anymore. And that's the only place I use ad block. But that's, I don't know, that feels like a monopoly. They're trying to like force people.
Well, then that's
we're
why
gonna annoy the shit out of you with ads, and if you find a way around it, we're gonna cut that off and literally force you to. But I mean, it's just I'm stuck because I'm like, yes, these people make videos, they deserve revenue.
Yeah.
From crap. Just don't be so fucking annoying. You don't need to be a YouTube millionaire.
No.
Like, you don't need
Well, back in the day, it was in the hands of the creator. You could say if it was a skippable ad, or
Yeah.
if you had 6 in one episode, or 2,
Or even if they managed the ads, because if an ad just played, stopped, and then the video continued, I'd probably just let an ad play. But it's like, it forces you to interact. The video either will play for 20 minutes if you don't skip it.
I've seen some that were like 45-minute commercials. Yeah. And if you don't skip it, you watch that commercial.
Yeah.
So.
Or the
Which is horrible, because like, if I'm working in the kitchen and I have my YouTube playing in the living room, I have to then walk all the way to the living room.
Or if you're cooking, you got shit all over your hands.
Exactly.
That's happened to me.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Fucking Google.
Fucking
Get your shit together.
Fucking corporations.
There is a lot of people in the government trying to bring down antitrust on both Google and Apple and
didn't Microsoft
and Facebook.
get FDA? Not FDA. FCC. One of those starts with an F.
3-letter agencies.
Yeah. Microsoft is being sued because of their purchase of all those fucking game companies.
Ah.
1 second, I just saw it. Oop.
And the new one was Blizzard, right?
Blizzard, yep.
Yeah. Blizzard.
Vamp, Rich.
I'm not good at vamping, you know that. FTC, Andy said.
That's what
there
it
you
is. Not the FDA.
Not the FDA.
Or the DEA. Where the fuck is it? I just...
Oh, man.
Microsoft claims FTC's lawsuit against Activision Blizzard buyout is unconstitutional. Here we go. With the Constitution.
Of course.
Because that's the rule of law. Microsoft has issued the Federal Trade Commission lawsuit against its planned acquisition of Activision Blizzard. Claimed the $69 billion deal would let Microsoft suppress the game industry competition. I mean, that is kind of what they're doing. They're buying everything up.
Yeah.
When's the last
But
time? What's the last
I
time
would still argue EA is worse. They should come down on EA first. Then worry about Microsoft.
Don't get me started on EA. EA is always worst.
I know.
So yeah, when's the last time a large corporation was like broken up?
Microsoft.
Microsoft?
I'm pretty sure that was the last time.
What was it for?
Antitrust.
For the Internet Explorer?
No, there was a whole bunch of different things.
If them buying Blizzard means that more free shit's coming to Game Pass, I'm fine with that.
That would be cool.
Yeah. Driving home
But
the point.
they seem to put less and less in Game Pass. It's kind of annoying.
Yeah,
so...
I'm looking through the Xbox store. I can't find anything I want to play. I'm paying monthly for this, but I'm just playing old games. There's like nothing really new that I'm interested in.
It was the dominance of the x86-based personal computer operating system market that they declared was a monopoly.
What, 1990? I'm sorry, wasn't Apple and Linux a thing?
Yeah, but they were like minuscule percentages. The market share.
Is this
that
like
they had
deals
was
they had with PC manufacturers?
Yeah.
To put Windows on.
I feel like, and maybe correct me if I'm wrong, if anybody knows, but I think Apple's right now like the highest market share they've ever had.
Mm-hmm.
Previously, it was minuscule.
Yeah,
I mean, it was the creators, the video enthusiasts and people that worked with graphics and
rich yuppies that live in Vermont. I can tell you.
Oh yeah. Oh Lord, Vermont! I saw a Vermont license plate today.
What?
Yeah.
In Washington?
A little way from home. I was gonna say we're talking about Microsoft and video games and whatnot. I actually bought Modern Warfare 2 and started playing. Beat the campaign.
Yes, I thought you already told us this.
No, I don't think I did.
Oh, okay. Well,
I had talked about doing it, but I hadn't.
Breaking news: Rich bought Modern Warfare 2. We've been playing like every night.
Yeah.
Yumi, your son, and
actually both of my sons.
One of your other kids, and your youngest son's actually does better than you.
Yeah.
When we play, it's crazy.
My 9-year-old is better than me at Modern Warfare.
His oldest son is like one of those annoying players that like jump around a bunch and quick scope, and we totally talked about this. I think last episode.
I think we might have talked about him, but I don't think we talked about me.
Like he always wins. And I made the comment that he might have a aimbot on his computer last night.
Yeah, I can tell you because I can look it up on our device management and see what software is installed.
You should definitely look into that. Some sort of cheating bullshit.
I will get on that.
Because he switched. Because he plays on a keyboard, which I really feel like people that play on a PC.
Oh, it's definitely a difference.
You're literally just pointing and clicking at people's heads. The controller's different because you have to like steer it to where you want.
When he switches over to a controller, though,
he switches over. He's like, "Oh, I suck," and then all of a sudden he's getting like 60 kills a game. I'm like, either you're like a savant or something suspicious. I think he's just really that good.
He is pretty good.
I'm just butthurt because I'm usually the one that always wins, and now I'm being like.
Don't worry, you're still always going to be better than me, Jay.
Yeah. Have me and him done a 1-on-1? We should do that. I don't think so. Oh, we should record it.
Yeah, why haven't we recorded any of these?
Yeah, I don't know.
Probably because it's too much of a pain in the ass.
Lazy, and it's usually like 9 o'clock at night when we do it.
Yeah. But it's Friday.
It's Friday, bitches. Holiday weekend.
Which means Jay doesn't have to go to work at 4 a.m.
Oh, thank God. Oh, my God. You don't know how much that kills me. If I don't get to bed at 9 o'clock, it's over.
That's it.
Like, I can't. And Rich has me sleeping in his hallway.
It's not a hallway.
And it's like a focal point of like activity in his house. And just the other night, I'm trying to sleep. I'm just finally dozing off, and I hear people opening doors and slamming them and walking around. You know what? Your son tried to like quietly open his door and go in his room.
Yeah.
And that actually was worse.
Really?
Because instead of it just being a quick sound, it was just like this long period of like quieter sounds, but still distracting.
Oh man.
I need to get earplugs.
Yeah. But so yeah, I beat the campaign. It was really fun. And then we've just played multiplayer, and I've been trying to level up my guns. And
you made it quick because just last week you were doing that sniper mission. That's where I was.
Mm-hmm.
And then like a couple days later, you were done.
It's not a fucking hallway.
That's why it's a hallway. We're in the hallway right now.
It's not a hallway.
It's a fucking hallway. It's a bed in the corner of a hallway.
It is a den.
This isn't a den.
It's too big to be a hallway. Hallways are narrow. By definition.
Yeah. Okay. But yeah, we should start recording our exploits on Modern Warfare 2. Game news. So I've been holding out on getting the Callisto Protocol because it just got like a bunch of bad reviews. People are like, it's like a brawler. It's not really a third-person shooter. Like, there's like this dodge mechanism.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Callisto Protocol is made by the people that made Dead Space.
Oh, yeah, that game
and I love Dead Space. Which, there's a remastered, unfortunately made by EA, a remastered version of Dead Space, the original, is coming out at some point, 2023 probably. So, yeah, I've just what I've been seeing from the Callisto Protocol, I'm like, it doesn't look that innovative, and what they have changed looks like it sucks, and yada, yada, yada. And it looks like they released an update that actually fixed a lot of the issues. One of the issues was giving yourself health during the middle of the battle just takes so long that you'll get killed trying to like replenish your health. They actually like sped that up, like it's 5 times faster, so you could actually use your health during a fight. And
it looks kind of cool.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna play it.
They only show the cutscenes, of course, on the trailers.
Oh yeah,
that's what looks cooler. But
this is what it looks like.
The actual game.
Yeah.
It looks pretty cool.
Yeah. So I think I'm gonna check it out. I think this update, the fact that they like release an update this quick, unlike some other games.
Like every other game.
Battlefield 2042 just, I guess season 3 is coming out, and I have no fucking idea what they've added. They added classes back. Did I talk about that?
You did.
They added, so you can pick a class, but you're still stuck with your stupid fucking operator with their goofy faces and dumb skills. And I tried to play it, and I was like, ugh, it's just never gonna get good.
No. They need to bury it and move on.
Which I thought they had, but apparently they got to release their contractually obligated season bullshit because people paid like the $119 for the
Well,
season pass.
what's really not encouraging is when you see Call of Duty doing the same fucking thing where they're pushing the goddamn Warzone and
Your son is the one that buys
DMZ.
into it.
I
You see
know.
him with his
I know.
Santa costume we were
I
playing
know.
the other night? Like,
He
he's
bought-
got the Santa costume.
he got
and
$20 worth of points and a Santa hat. And,
Oh my god.
Yeah.
He's got a gun that shoots like Christmas confetti and shit like that. That's Rich, you need to be like training your kids to not
I
buy
have.
into this bullshit.
I told
You
them
have failed as a parent.
I won't fund their support of that
Yeah.
pay to win
And the thing
bullshit.
is, kids can't see far enough in the future to know that in a couple years this game will be obsolete. The servers will go down, and all that shit they paid for will be absolutely useless. It's not going to carry on to the next game. So great. Anyway, Callisto Protocol. I guess I'll do a review of that at some point.
Yeah.
But yeah, Xbox Live is. You know what's awesome is we've been able to play online with
No
very
problem.
few issues.
Yeah.
We've actually had more issues trying to group chat on our iPhones.
Yeah. It'll just like randomly die, or I'll be in the call talking to Jay, and he'll be like, "Can you hear me? Where are you? Where'd you go?"
Yeah,
And I'm like, I'm right
"Did
here.
Rich drop out?" I hear Rich from downstairs. I can hear you.
Hey, Mike.
I'm like, oh, okay. So yeah, coming soon. Video footage from us.
Yeah, at some point. I mean, we could do the video without the audio, but
Nobody wants to watch.
nobody wants to listen to that.
Yeah. So how are you gonna tie our
Discord.
How are you gonna tie our game chat into the video?
I'll figure it out.
Okay, Rich will
I mean-
figure it out.
We can do FaceTime and OBS because I have FaceTime on my Mac. So,
Oh yeah.
look at that technology. uh, before we get too far off the topic, we were talking about Apple, and do you remember? God, when was it? I mean, it was probably 2 or 3 years ago.
What is this?
Apple was coming out with a device that was called AirPower, and it would power all of your devices, like charge up like a platform, would charge your phone and your watch and your iPad or whatever else.
Yeah, I see a ton of third party.
Well, it had all kinds of weird issues and delayed release, and then it never came out. It was 2018 they talked about it.
Okay.
And then they finally admitted that it's not going to happen, and they're putting it to rest. Well, Tesla just filled that hole.
Oh yeah.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
And you can charge up to 3 devices, but it'll cost $300 for a fucking charger.
Just buy a Belkin fucking charging base. That's ridiculous, dude. That's crazy.
Well, you know what happened was their stock went down about $300 a share, and
Dude,
they
yeah.
were like,
I was
"All
like,
right, release it."
I
$300 chargers.
I was like, I think I should buy some Tesla stock because I mean, it can only go up from here, right? These CEOs bankrupting their fucking shareholders, like, how long can that go on for before they're ousted and then they make improvements down the road? It's probably the best time to buy all this shitty stock. Tesla is down to $121.
Damn.
Down from $400. It doesn't say how long ago that was. I would say back in March.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's fucking Facebook's lost billions. Elon said, "Hey, oh wait, should this be musky minutes?
I mean, it
Is there
can
anything
be.
else? I mean, you're talking about Tesla. Why Tesla?
Well, they do like the battery packs for the house and solar panels and.
You gotta play our new video intro for.
Oh yeah.
I started working on video intros, so because usually we'll play an MP3 of our intros, and then me and Rich sit here like a couple of assholes, staring off in the space.
I mean, we always sit here like a couple of assholes anyway.
Well, yeah. So
It'll be less assholey.
Yeah.
I don't know where that video is though. I'm gonna have to find it before we can use it.
Oh my god, it's in.
I never saw it on your computer.
You're not gonna play it.
Scheme man. What? I will play it. I just gotta find it.
It's in Google Drive. It's under videos and then I think video intros.
All right. Please hold. You getting more to drink?
Yeah, I gotta make a note to I'm putting down the notes for as soon as I get back to the table.
Oh, here it is. I found it.
To remind Rich to set up our intros before we actually start streaming.
I have them all set up except for this one because it's brand new. Take.
Whatever, dude.
Whatever.
Oh my god.
Uh,
Can you play it and it will full screen though?
I can.
We're so professional. This is why we have 13 subscribers. Rich.
You think? I don't know.
I'm sure.
I don't know if it has anything to do with it.
Anyway, so yeah, I'm trying to make video intros. So
There it goes. I don't hear it either. I don't think anyone can hear it.
Jesus fucking Christ. Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh, maybe they can. No, nobody can hear it. All right. Next time.
Wow, I was so excited for that.
Oh my god. I don't know why there's no audio. Or maybe I do actually know why.
There, answer the
Nope, I don't know why.
speaker. Okay, great.
Yeah. What are you gonna do? Next time.
I'm gonna hate on you.
I know. Do you want to play the audio one?
No,
Okay.
the moment's passed.
Moving on.
Look, welcome to Muskie Minute.
Even though we've already talked about Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we didn't actually. We didn't talk about
No,
the.
we were talking about Tesla.
We didn't talk about the new voting rules.
Yeah, so you told me last night, you're like, hey, did you hear Elon stepping down? I'm like, when did they announce that? He's like, he did a poll. And I'm like, well, no shit, he lost that poll. But then I saw him post, it didn't say from now on. It said, I think that in order to vote in the polls, you need to have a stake in the company. So only people that paid the $8 for their stupid thing, their check mark, can make votes.
Yeah.
And we're like, wow, real freedom of speech of you, Elon.
Well, I mean, we should be used to that. People with money always have the power.
Oh my god, I spelled pole, P-O-L-E.
P-O-L-E? No, that's a different kind of poll.
I got a poll for you. Elon Musk Twitter poll shows users want him to step down as CEO. No shit. So, there we go. Should I step down from Twitter?
Will he actually do it?
I will abide by the results. The results, as of right now, are 57% yes.
Oh, it's finalized. That's
43, okay. Oh, yeah, final results. And 17 million people voted. Holy shit.
it. Wonder how many of them were those Twitter bots he's been trying to get rid of.
And then he wrote, I will resign as CEO as soon as I find someone foolish enough to take the job. After that, why?
Did you see Tom Anderson from MySpace? MySpace Tom?
Was that real, though? I think that...
No, he actually did, reply to the tweet.
See, that's how you run a social media. Tom just gracefully disappeared into oblivion. Like, he didn't fucking... He's not, like, a fixture in our daily lives of, like, embarrassment.
Yeah.
Like all these other CEOs are. Blah, blah, blah. I don't know where he wrote, but he was like... He wrote... Yeah, that people... Oh! Tom Anderson, replying to Elon Musk. He said, depends on who you get to run it.
Yeah.
With this emoji. I almost said emotion and emoji. Emoji.
Emotion.
Let's copyright that. Emojis.
Oh.
And Snoop Dogg ran a similar poll.
Oh, yeah?
Saying, should I run Twitter? Which I like 100% yes.
Probably be better than Elon running it. Jesus. It has been a goddamn dumpster fire.
I think he was alright. I think he was on his way out. He's like, either wow, I suck at this, or they were like gonna force him out. And
Well,
he threw up this poll as a way to be like, oh, see, I just graciously stepped down based on what people want when it was already in process of happening.
There are some people that were saying they saw him talking to like Saudi princes and shit, and that this was planned. And
yeah, he was at oh my god, this guy wrote, please consider giving us the ability to restrict polls to only verified voters. I think that's where
probably where he got the idea.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
What was that? Stop that.
Why would I stop it?
Some guy posted, people are voting in a different way, Elon, and it's a picture of their stocks. I saw somebody else that posted, I forgot what the joke was, but it was the stocks were a Tesla car, and it was like, child detected, and there's a little kid down here in the corner.
Oh, God.
Because, Tesla cars are killing people.
It happened like once, didn't it?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Well, and there's that whole them turning off the computer for liability reasons.
Yeah. What I mean, what do you? I don't think he's gonna last at Twitter much longer, but I don't know how
Hell no.
Tesla's gonna be impacted by it.
It's already being impacted.
No, I know, but
by it.
how much more before it's?
Oh my god. But I mean, is he like Zuckerberg? Does he have some sort of clause that's like, if I go on because he pulled a lot of crap over the years, like we said, Zuckerberg's got that thing in the contract that he can't be ousted, which makes sense.
Right.
And is that something all these other CEOs happen? You see people like get like the Dizzy, they like fired what's his name like Sunday evening.
And then they have a replacement in.
Yeah.
Within hours.
I believe he was stepping down anyway.
Me too.
And he just used this to save face.
And you're probably right.
I'm just doing what the people want.
Right.
Yeah, and hopefully he quiets down, because I want to hear what's going on with, like, Facebook, Meta. I haven't heard anything from that.
I wonder why. Like, they just kind of like...
They're just quietly burning money right now.
Yeah. They are burning money. That's for sure.
Oh! You should have talked about your, like, Stream Deck thing that you're going to make.
Oh, yeah. I had issues with it, though. I was trying to get Android x86 on this. It's an old Dell.
Is that the Windows 10 tablet you wouldn't give me?
Yeah.
You son of a bitch.
It's not that I wouldn't give it to you. I
saw it was in a box of like, I'm like, oh my god, is that a 7-inch Windows tablet? He's like, yeah, you want it? I'll mail it to you.
I'll mail it to you.
It's right in front of you, but I'll mail it to you.
All right, here, I'm going to play the video, and hopefully this time it'll work. Hopefully.
Hopefully.
Ready?
Yep.
All right, here it goes. He sucks. I love it.
Brilliant.
Indeed.
Just trying to add some value to our show.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then I'll work on the whole getting things prepared thing.
Yeah? Well, I put a note, so I'm going to yell at you next time.
Those notes actually help me. I remember to turn my watch off every time now.
There's like no notes. There's no I know everyone's on like Christmas vacation, so.
Yeah, all the more reason for us to do a show.
Dude, we should play Shredder's Revenge.
Yeah.
Did you play the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? Why are you cracking your knuckles right in the mic?
I don't know.
Jesus Christ. Did you play the TMNT arcade game back in the day?
Yes, and I played
like
it.
Turtles in Time.
And I played the one on the Xbox after you suggested it.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Yeah, we should do that.
I deleted it recently, though, to make space, so I'll have to reinstall.
How much space does it take up?
Not much.
It's small. Yep, no news. What is in our notes?
Well, you wanted to talk about your laptop.
Oh, so Rich is making a Steam Deck. We never actually
Oh,
said
yeah.
what it was.
Oh, yeah, that's what we're doing here. So,
Stream
Deck. Stream Deck.
Which is
So,
all the shortcuts to like stuff you do
Yeah.
when you're streaming. Like
so you can
audio
control
clips.
OBS. And,
Yeah.
So I'll be able to switch scenes with the touch of a button.
Yeah. So what was the problem? I ignored you.
Oh, so it'll boot up and it'll get to the setup screen, and then
For Windows?
I hit next. No, for Android.
Oh, you're putting Android on the 86. Yeah. Okay.
When I hit next, it just kind of sits there, and then after a while, it says that the setup program has halted, or seems to have frozen. Do you want to stop it? Whatever.
Do you just need an Android tablet to do this?
No. I need a Linux install, and I was gonna do Linux first.
Yep.
But somebody I was reading in a forum recommended Android x86 instead of the other options are Arch, and there's one other one that'll work on this tablet. But anyway,
because I have a Windows 10 86 tablet.
Yeah. I also have a Linux
that
machine.
I bought because you didn't send me yours. That I got bored with really quickly, so I have no use for it.
There's also a Linux computer plugged in right now that we're staring at. So
yeah, I mean, couldn't you use like a touchscreen laptop or any?
Yeah.
That defeats the point. You want it like right in front of you.
No, I know. I'm just saying, there's a computer there. I could just hook a touchscreen to and be done with it.
Yeah. I see a lot of these videos that are like, don't throw away your old screen. You can like set up like I saw like music producers and stuff have like this little screen on top of their keyboard that like can show like spectrum analyzers and shit like that. I'm like, that's kind of cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. But anyway, so I'll work on that.
Oh, so I was forced to upgrade to Windows 11. I have no idea why. I didn't say do it. I didn't agree to it. I feel like I've been raped. My my yoga laptop.
Well, I mean, you are sleeping in a hallway, right?
It's true. I feel very insecure and unprotected.
It's not a fucking hallway.
It's like Charlie Day's hallway, and It's Always Sunny. So I opened my laptop and it's like, Windows will install Windows 11. Do you want us to install it right now this second, or do you want to postpone it? And I'm like, I never agreed to this, and there's no option to cancel it or turn it off. So I just finally gave up. Microsoft wore me down. I was like, fine, fucking install it, whatever, dude.
And you loved it, and that was the end of the story, right?
Yep, that's it.
Yep.
Best OS ever. And me and Rich have had a debate on, Windows, like every other operating system sucks.
Yeah.
We're like, 10 was a good one, right? So 11's the one that sucks. But before that, there was 8, which sucked, and 8.1, which also sucked. So should we count them both as just 8?
I think that's how we walked away from the conversation. We decided to count them both as 8. Because really they were the same OS. They just fixed the start menu because people didn't like the start screen.
Yeah, it's super annoying. Unless you're on a tablet, then it's awesome. I fucking love it.
Well, that's what they were trying to pivot to.
And they fixed that with tablet mode.
Surface tablets.
Yeah, but I'm saying they fixed that.
Oh, yeah, and then they took tablet mode away in Windows 11.
Yeah. Okay, so Windows 11, they're just like, let's simplify our OS by just getting rid of features for no fucking reason. Like I think the one I complained about was the fact that I can't right-click on the taskbar now to get to Task Manager. That's gone. They're like, oh, no, you can click on the Start menu to do it. And I'm like, that's besides the point. This is how I've been doing it for years. I know you can press Control-Alt-Delete. I know you can do all this stuff to get to it, but that's just how I've done it. And I don't see why removing it made Windows any better. They're just removing features. And the Start menu is so fucking simplified. Like, I don't even want to use it.
I don't use it. I haven't used the Start menu.
Search for your apps. I get it, Rich.
I'm just saying, I haven't used the Start menu since Windows 7.
Okay, you're cool.
That was the last time I actually used it as a menu.
You're a cool big boy.
I guess.
I don't.
I was wondering why you were so upset about Windows 11, because I've been using it for almost a year now.
Yeah.
And I have no issue with it, but then I realized I upgraded right around the same time I bought an iMac and stopped using my PC every day.
Oh, there you go.
So I'm not an everyday user of Windows 11 anymore.
I don't. and I'm the type that cares about aesthetics, and it just doesn't look.
Excuse me, my Apple Watch says I have to stand up. Just kidding.
I must obey my Apple product.
Anyways, you're not one that worries about aesthetics.
They simplified the start menu to the point where it might as well just be a folder on your desktop. It's just a group of icons. And it's got you cannot turn off recommended. Half of your start menu is taken up by this thing called recommended, and it never recommends anything that I would use. So it's just taking up space that could be used for seeing more applications.
Right.
Yes, you can move the bar back over to the left side, and so after
that was the least of my worries, though. I mean, because I mean, most people I think would use the Windows button to get the menu up.
I really don't care about where the start menu is located, but it's boggling the amount of things they've disabled or removed. You used when I guess like a year, whenever it came out, there was actually a registry hack where you could enable the classic Windows 10 menu, and
Yes.
and I guess in a recent update that was removed because I found all these like news articles from like a year ago that don't work anymore. I was like, what the fuck? Other shit they removed.
Yeah, so
Okay.
there's the recommended right there.
Yeah, it's just bullshit files.
Yeah.
Um,
It's basically like the quick launch, but in your menu all the time.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I was showing you. You know how, let's say you have a group of, say you have like several file explorers open, different folders.
Yeah.
They're all stacked onto one icon on your taskbar, and you have a file.
Oh, yeah.
File, say on your desktop, you want to drop into a specific folder. So usually you click on that file, you hover over the stacked icon, and they open up, and you can see all the different windows
you
for
can
the
drop
folders.
it on the one that you need.
That doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah.
The windows pop up, but you can't hover over which window you want and then move to it.
Which is ridiculous. That's a feature they should
Why
not
would you
have
get rid of that?
It was so helpful.
The home center. What is the thing where you can like enable sleep mode, like change your brightness, your
The one on the bottom right, I
notification.
forget exactly what it was.
That's gone.
called, but
That's gone. Like, I don't understand. It's like they've done. I know why, because they're dumbing it down for people that aren't techie and don't know how to use their computer. They want fewer features. The context menus are now hidden, so now if you right click on something, you have to like also click more to see all the context menu options
Right.
in Windows 11. Cause
yeah,
they
which is really
simplify it.
that does annoy me. I hate having to go in and like find my menus that should be there.
Yeah,
But
it's like Windows 8 when that came out. I understood what they were doing. I was like, they're trying to like, they're thinking about the future and tablets and touchscreens and all that stuff. And I thought what they did was cool. I'm like one of the few people that liked Windows 8, and that carried over to Windows 10. I'm like, I love tablet mode, and I used it. And now they're just like, no, that's gone. Everything's gone.
it's gone.
It's gone.
It's gone.
Fucking so anyway, enough. Like in my frustration, I'm like, because when Windows 8 first came out, there was a program called Classic Start that you could install. It would replace the start menu with all of its options and everything. I'm like, something has to exist that can do that, and I found out that the company Stardock still exists, which
Here's
that's
a
like-
demonstration.
what is this?
Your little drag and drop thing that doesn't work anymore.
Oh, okay, yeah.
See, it doesn't pull it up. Nothing comes up. It's completely useless. So if it's stacked and you can't get to the other one, you gotta open it up and then move it over.
I don't know what version this is, because in my version, it'll actually open up and show all the different folders.
Oh, mine doesn't.
In a little window, but they won't.
Oh, look,
can't-
I have an update.
That's probably why.
I'll have to install that before Microsoft yells at me.
Before they just install it, they're like, "Fuck you, we're installing it."
Fuck you.
So yeah, I found out the company Stardock exists, which that shit I used back in the '90s, dude.
Yeah.
The, like Windows 98, like wind blinds. I can change the way my windows look. What? They're still going. They're still making
Yeah.
fucking apps. And one of them is called Start 11, and it's freaking awesome.
That's
you
good.
can it not just bring back the Windows 10 menu. You can bring back any of the Windows menus. You can
Really?
do Windows 7, Windows 98, like
No.
whatever. Yeah,
Oh, I would totally get the Windows 98 one.
yeah. It gives you all these. Probably should have screenshotted it. Can you pull up Start 11? Maybe they have. Like
Yeah.
Not only did it bring back the Windows 10 menu, it brought back the ability to like color code your tiles,
Yeah.
which Windows 10 originally did, but then they released the update that made them all the same color,
Right.
which is fucking awesome because I can just at a glance group all my shit together and see them by like color codes that I choose. It's fucking awesome.
Yeah. Here it is.
You can also adjust the transparency of the start menu in the taskbar because Windows like locked that. Remember you used to be able to like to slide the transparency.
Yeah, and
shit?
adjust how.
Yeah, it brings that back. There's so many personalized crap that you can do to your start menu taskbar, just with this little app. And I think it's only $4.99, a single purchase. By the way,
Oh.
it's not a
Not a subscription?
no.
Oh.
They're still.
Oh yeah,
doing
here it is. Return to the familiar Windows 7 menu even.
Yeah, I've gotten so used to Windows 10. Now, it doesn't bring back live tiles. I've sort of just come to terms with the fact that live tiles are dead. They died years ago. But, yeah, just to get that familiar... And is this just a case I'm like, oh, I'm an old curmudgeon, I don't want to change? Or is Windows just, like, making changes for the sake of making changes? They're not actually improving anything.
I don't know, because honestly, with the changes they made in Windows 8, there was a reason. It was the Surface. They were trying to get the gestures to work with the Surface properly.
I'm sorry, what fan is, like, going crazy right now?
I don't know. Maybe my computer?
Yeah, it's your desktop.
Yeah, I restarted.
What the
And now my fan's going crazy.
Great!
Awesome!
That'll be fun to edit out. I'm sorry, so, yeah, Windows 8, you feel like they made changes based
Because
on,
of the Surface. They were trying to set up the gestures from the side and from the bottom.
which work.
But there is no reason for this. They don't have new features on the Surface that I know of that Windows 11 makes
They
better.
still haven't gotten their shit together with the control panel. We are now since Windows Vista. They
Jesus.
still have the old control panel. They haven't got all their fucking settings into PC settings, which is like
They've moved some more, but there's still a lot that are not.
yeah. You can still pull up the old XP
And
control panel.
some of the newer ones that I've noticed they did move over still have their old legacy counterpart in control panel,
Not really.
which makes no sense to me whatsoever. Like, get rid of it once you've moved it, you know?
Yeah. Or they're not sure. I feel like that has been such a slow process for Microsoft.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Like, yeah. So I feel like, and everyone that's reviewed the OS is like, yeah, it's just as good as Windows 10.
Yeah. Just
Okay.
as good.
What's the point then? Is it?
Well, and
innovating
Windows 10
any-
was supposed to be like
The
the
last-
last version
yeah.
of Windows too, and that didn't happen. So
Oh, good. It stopped.
I shut it down.
Oh, good.
I figured the podcast was worth
Is
it.
your computer going to overheat and crash?
No,
Okay. I killed my fan on my.
no, I shut down the whole computer, not just the
Mm.
fan.
I thought it was one of the ones.
The only
I
thing
bought
it runs right now is my Plex server, and we're not watching Plex, so
Right on.
Yeah.
So yeah, this Start 11 adds functionality back to Windows 11, which runs. It
makes me wonder how long it's going to be before Microsoft brings back some of these features, and then they become useless.
Oh God.
Because that's exactly what happened with Windows 10.
Like I said, there used to be that registry hack, and they got rid of that. They're like, no, this is the way we're doing things now.
Yeah.
Your start menu is essentially just a fucking folder of icons. Like,
It's like they're trying to do the Apple thing, but they don't have the
the chutzpah.
yeah
The
that Apple has.
cajones, the fucking.
Just to say this is how it is.
We don't have a Steve
They don't have the
Jobs.
buy-in either. They don't have they don't have loyal Microsoft fans for the most part. There's some, but
Yeah, and I still.
I think once every product they've ever brought out has failed. People just gave up and got iPhones.
Yeah, Microsoft, this is something you should give up on right away. You do that with everything else.
Yeah.
You should just, oh shit, Windows, we should skip 12 because that's what they did before. Like, Windows 13 is now out. I see no benefit to having Windows 11. There's nothing other than requiring a TPM chip.
Oh, and upgrading your processor if you have anything lower than 8th gen.
Yep. Yeah, that's it. I understand it's more secure, but does that really require an entirely new OS?
No.
And there's people that still have like new gen shit that can't install Windows 11.
Yeah.
And I can't install on my fucking computer.
I had built my computer 2, maybe 3 years prior to Windows 11's release, and it was not able to install. So, I ended up upgrading, but...
Ew, really?
Yeah.
Gross.
I know. And then I bought an iMac, so it doesn't matter. You know, we talked about my kids buying shit, and I completely forgot I have a topic on here today about a kid that drained his mom's bank account buying Robux.
Roblox?
He's a 7-year-old, spent $897 on Roblox. And the first thing I have to say to that is, turn on your fucking parental controls.
Yeah, bitch.
Jesus.
Damn.
I mean, my kids can't buy anything without permission. And if it's Robux, I'm usually like, get your money and send it to me, and then I'll buy it for you.
I bought your youngest son stupid Robux.
Yeah.
It's so stupid. That game looks like ass. Like
so did Minecraft, and we loved Minecraft.
Minecraft had this old school appeal to it. Robux looks like
Roblox.
Whatever, dude. I don't care. Okay. iBlocks.
iBlocks.
Apple blocks. Fucking Roblox. Ugh. It looks. So there's like when Minecraft came out, there was all these third-party shitty Minecraft rip-off games.
Yeah.
Roblox just happened to become the one that got big.
Yeah.
And that's all Roblox is to me. It's just some hackney Minecraft wannabe. It doesn't look aesthetically pleasing to me. That might just be me. But anyway.
But isn't it up to the creator of the level? Or the game, or whatever it is?
No, because all the game elements are the same. Those result in how the game looks.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just looks like a shit. Whatever is popular. So who am I to say anything? But
yeah, well, Fortnite was really popular too, and that went the way of the dodo pretty quickly.
Yeah, you don't hear much about Fortnite anymore. I saw you have a dabbing Santa Claus statue downstairs, Rich. What? You want to explain yourself?
Happy wife, happy life.
Oh my
there you go. She came out of the store with it yesterday, and I said, all right, put it up.
Jesus.
It's kind of cute.
Oh my god. What was Apex Legends? Is that the one?
Yeah, that was the one that was supposed to replace Fortnite.
No, Overwatch.
Oh.
I guess Overwatch came out with an Overwatch 2. And that has caused a lot of discord amongst the community.
Really?
Yeah, people are like, it sucks. I don't like it. I don't know, because I don't follow or play any of these games.
Yeah, me either.
I've installed Fortnite before, because I just wanted to see what it was like, and I couldn't even make it out of the lobby, because as soon as I saw everyone doing their stupid dances and crap in the lobby, I was like, I'm out.
I did actually give it a shot. My kid played with me, and I don't know if I even lasted an hour, and I couldn't understand the all about concept.
It's all about building structures and shooting people at the same time.
And one of the game modes, they actually removed the ability to build. So that's not even part of that one anymore.
Oh.
So I don't know.
The other one was PUBG.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Was it Andy that got mad because I called it PUBG? Have you played PUBG? That one seems more serious. It's not cartoony. It seems like it's more of a survival, whatever. And everybody's copying it. There's what is I just hate the characters. I like my shit realistic.
Yeah.
And when I see shit like this, I'm just like. Everyone.
I like that helmet though. I gotta get me one of them.
It's like a welding mask.
I know.
It's not a helmet.
It's not gonna protect them from anything.
Yeah.
Except for sparks of metal.
And like I'm playing Modern Warfare, which is supposed to be like, same thing happened with Battlefield. It was supposed to, it's this realistic, gritty war game, and then they try to tack on this Fortnite goofy, like battle royale crap to it.
Yeah.
It doesn't fit the world. And then you look at the splash screen for it, and like everyone's like smirking, like we're at war, damn. And I'm like, this doesn't fit the world, you cock. Like Modern Warfare's Warzone. Have you seen the splash screen? It's like you're looking out the back of a helicopter, and there's 3 characters, and they're all like smirking.
Oh my
We're going to kill civilians. LOL.
Yeah, I actually haven't even launched it. Like, no. I've never even hit the icon.
No, you should see it when it starts up. How do you not see? Everything in Modern Warfare is geared towards pushing you towards fucking.
I try to ignore it.
Just tune it out.
Yeah.
The end of every match, it's like.
I got 3 kids. I can tune out anything.
It's like the button that backs you out of a loading screens and stuff becomes the launch battle pass. Have you noticed that? When you finish a battle, it's like push X to check out battle pass or whatever. Is it battle pass? I don't remember what it's called. Warzone, whatever.
Yeah.
The fuck
They're like, oh, you got some XP
tokens
towards a token that you can use in battle pass.
And your son's like, yes, fucking awesome! I can get a golden gun. And then you go to battle with these people, and they're wearing neon fucking red. Like suits with like a shiny fucking gold gun. I'm like, dude, I can see you from like across the map. It's insane. You know why people wear camouflage in battle? It doesn't matter because he can point and shoot at me faster than I can even see that he showed up on my screen.
Yeah,
it's so annoying.
Between his bunny hops and the quick scope and
I called him out on that. He said, I don't bunny. You can't even bunny hop.
He literally bunny hopped twice on the way to shoot me right after you said.
Yeah, I gotta play. I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh man,
fucking kids, man.
What are you gonna do? Just put on your parental controls so they don't drain your fucking bank account. That is unreal.
I'd like to hear more about that story. Like, how did that happen?
I mean, I'm sure it's like most people that don't understand how technology works. They buy it once and then their card's stored.
Oh.
And then their kid's like, ooh, and just keeps hitting buy.
Yeah, and a lot of these games are like kiddie based, and they try to, like I said, they're training kids, like psychologically to feel the need to pay money. Yeah. The dopamine hit thing. It's like a real thing. It's like it's what causes gambling addiction.
Right.
Or any addiction.
Yeah. And then you slowly bleed to death. It's not all at once. Right. It's not like dropping $1,000 and being like, oh man, and getting that buyer's remorse. Yeah. It's not a thing because it's only $5.
Yeah, it's only $5. It's only another $5. Dude, I told you, I dropped like $700 on Battlestar Galactica, and the only buyer's remorse I had is when they're like, we can't make the game anymore due to licensing reasons. So all that stuff you paid for is
useless.
Gone. It's gone, and it's gone.
And it's gone.
I think we need to teach kids that, like all this shit. They might not even care. Money might not even like mean anything to them. Like this isn't shit you actually own. Like, it's gone.
One thing I will say is my kid does handle money pretty well, and he saves up, and so he does buy what I consider stupid, but he does it a little bit.
Yeah, and he does all the stupid whenever I play a game and it's like, you want to unlock this like camouflage, you got to do like 50 of these stupid challenges. I'm like, who the fuck has time to do that? A 13-year-old.
I got 3 of them yesterday on accident.
I get the daily ones, like, it's like kill 3 people within 10 seconds or something like that. And
there was one yesterday that was like 3 people at point blank, and I just accidentally did it 3 times in the match, and I was like, hey!
So like that scene in Indiana Jones where the 3 people are coming after him, and he like trying to figure out the gun, and he shoots all 3 of them at once. Yeah, your prowess when it comes to gaming, Rich.
I'm getting a lot better. I'm in double digits now on kills. Almost consistently.
You got 12 kills last night. I was impressed.
I had 10 today.
Fuck? Yeah. It's just practice. That's all you need.
I know. And I've never really played anything.
I would say, do you play...
Except when we played Battlefield way back in the day, but...
Yeah, but we were more like a medic role.
Yeah.
Like recovering people and stuff. We weren't for like killing people. And I tried to sit down and play Battlefield 4 on my PC, which I told you, like, looks like shit on the Xbox. Yeah. And they have the audacity to remove the Xbox 360 tag from the game icon.
But it's not a better.
They make it.
It's
look
not
like,
remastered. It's
it's not optimized or anything. You play it, it looks like shit.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my god, it's so bad. And so I was playing on the PC, and it looks fucking beautiful because you can turn on all the settings to max and stuff. So I was trying to play on PC with the keyboard and mouse, and I've been playing Modern Warfare for so long, I've gotten used to controllers. And going back to mouse and keyboard is like, I sucked. I suck so bad. Oh my god, it was so annoying.
Yeah. I never noticed there was such a difference. People that play on keyboard until
it's so much easier to just point. And
we
click,
all started playing.
Pointing and clicking at something. Like I said, with the joysticks, you're controlling 2 input devices at once.
Yeah.
So like both parts of your brain are working, and you're basically just like steering it towards where you go. And
yeah.
I jacked up my sensitivity on Modern Warfare to like the max because I've always been like, how do people play like that? But that's like how I play now.
Nice.
Like I keep inching it up, and I'm like, I'm getting pretty good at it. So yeah, I've become more attuned to playing with the controller than. Oh, I threw my hat out of anger.
I'm playing with my ball.
Did you see what it said on my hat?
Yeah.
So I went to Walmart to try to find Christmas stuff for me and Rich, and so I went to the Christmas section. What does it say? Live, laugh,
peace, love, and wine.
Yeah, I got like a fucking.
Yeah, it's like that live, laugh,
it's
love.
like a white girl Santa hat. I drink so much wine. And they only had 2 Santa hats
Did
left.
that come free with your UGG boots, or?
Don't talk about footwear. This guy wears fucking Crocs in the middle of winter. Holy shit.
I do.
I don't
Guilty.
Understand. I go to Walmart to look for Christmas hats for me and Rich, and they had 2 left. This one, and this one, which is made out of felt. I don't
it's
know
like
if
one
you
of
can
those
tell.
cheap like 99-cent ones.
I could, like it's like something you would make in like home ec class or sewing.
So I took some scissors and I cut holes in the side, and I put my headphones through it, and it works fine.
Brilliant. I love it.
Oh man.
So
yeah. Oh, I did want to talk about this, and I'm sure Andy will get mad at me if I don't talk about it. But the European Union.
Is it how much you love Apple?
No, the European Union is now forcing Apple to allow side-loading apps.
All right.
Bypassing the App Store.
Yes.
And the argument against that, of course, is that Apple had a very closed and controlled ecosystem that is now
it is not
wide open.
There are so many scam apps.
I didn't say there wasn't. I never
in the
said there
iStore.
Jesus.
There's so many bullshit scam copycat.
But
bullshit, just
they
to get
don't
your
last very long, most of them.
money.
They at least have the ability to take them down.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you can sideload it easily, there's no way to take it down.
Is this by default, or do you have to enable like dev mode?
That part I don't know yet. We haven't seen the
'Cause if it's
details
like you
because
have to
Apple
enable-
hasn't really talked about it yet.
If you have to enable developer mode, then who cares?
Yeah.
Because then you have to forcefully do it.
Right. Which I'm hoping.
I like the EU. They
that'll be how it is.
they like put the smack.
Well,
down
yeah.
on-
At the same time, I
They're like,
love
"You
that they
fucks you
forced.
CS USB-C chargers
Exactly, they forced it.
because they were the only company that got away with their own bullshit charger after they unified it to the USB, whatever the fuck.
Yeah, but the hope is that iOS 17, when it comes out, will have like a dev mode, like a flip switch where you can just turn it on and off.
Yeah.
But I mean, on one hand, it'll be nice to be able to test things, but on my daily driver, I'm not turning that shit on. I
How do
refuse.
you put your phone in development mode to begin with?
There isn't a development.
What if you're a developer?
Then you have to get into the developer Apple ID. You have to pay a subscription.
Okay. But I mean, if you want to say you're a developer and you pay for that.
Then you can sideload.
Okay. I see. Interesting.
But it's all driven by
I like developer
Apple
mode.
ID.
I think it's a good thing.
if you're a developer.
No, or just if you're trying to get around like my meta fucking
Well,
headset.
I mean-
like I can sideload Minecraft and Doom, which are not available in the store.
Forget about Apple's argument, because you could always argue there's just about money. But the developers themselves that have put a lot of work into the apps that are now on the App Store have no way to protect people from sideloading free versions of the app and not getting any money for it. So before they were losing 30%, now they're losing 100%. And, maybe that's short-sightedness on the part of the developers that pushed the issue.
I feel like there's things they can put in place that'll make it so sideloaded apps don't. Especially anything that's like an internet-connected app or something. Like,
let's hope. But yeah, we have no way to know what it's going to look like or when it's going to hit. So
I say good. Apple needs to be shook up.
Yeah, well,
because they already have bullshit apps. I don't even care. Like,
oh, and you know what else they did? They made changes to the AirTags to make those more secure too.
Yeah. Can people use them as stock?
So now there's a difference between the notification that says an AirTag is traveling with you and the notification that says an AirTag's traveling with you, but the owner is not. So, like, if you have an AirTag and we are driving somewhere together, I'll get an alert that there's an AirTag traveling with me with its owner. Mm-hmm. But if the owner's not there, it'll do an audible alert and let you know, so that you can then look for the AirTag. And then they turned on precision location tracking.
Huge concern.
Yeah, well, they turned on precision location tracking as well, so now you can find it once you realize there's one.
How do those work? Are they 5G enabled or something?
No, it's all Bluetooth, and I think it's just Bluetooth, but it might be near field communications.
But I thought people were worried that people could put these on like somebody's car
and
then track where their car is.
Yeah, because they use any iDevice. So if your phone is near my AirTag,
and use that data,
it'll send that data to the internet.
Oh, yeah. I did not know that.
It's basically like crowdsourcing data for locations.
Can you opt out of that? I don't want my phone to fucking relay people's. Okay.
But I didn't, because I want that feature.
I'm gonna spy on you, Rich.
You probably will.
I already can't see wherever you are because we're still sharing our locations with each other.
Of course.
Dude, I experienced that nightmare recently. You're like, everyone in my family knows where my location is. I'm trying to surprise them.
Oh, yeah.
I'm bringing my daughter in to surprise them for Christmas, but everyone can see where I am at all times.
And my sons track me. They're like, "What are you doing at Best Buy?" Or "What are we gonna eat for dinner?" If you're
That's like a Black Mirror episode nightmare.
Yeah, it really is. But and I give them shit for being creepers and whatnot. But I mean, at the end of the day, I have it enabled for a reason. It's safety. I mean,
stop cracking your knuckles.
Sorry. So we can all see each other. If something happens, we know where they are. We have last location turned on. Mm-hmm. So that's why we have it. In this case, safety is more important than privacy, because the privacy is only with my own family.
You know what you should have done? Give me your phone and then drop me off at McDonald's or something.
Oh, yeah.
Go to the airport and pick your daughter up.
Yeah. But the problem was she also had her location on.
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
And she landed in Las Vegas and didn't realize it until she was in the air on the way to Washington. Mm-hmm. Excuse me. But what we did was we just turned off location tracking on both of our phones, and it just never updated.
That's not suspicious.
And it just said no location found. And then I turned it on again as soon as we got to Walmart, so it just looked like we were shopping. Because the story was Jay and I were shopping. So, But yeah, that location thing. I mean,
yeah,
people want to track you, they can, and it's nice that Apple is putting in features to rein it in a little.
Good on you, Apple.
So, but anyway, I do like the fact that USB-C is coming. That should have happened.
Coming?
That should have happened years ago. That's a EU thing.
I knew it was an EU thing. Was it coming to America?
Yeah, they're just gonna move the next one to USB-C.
Jesus Christ. When I worked at my last job, we got, because we have worldwide phones, whatever the fuck they're called,
global phones.
Global phones, yeah. And this was back in 2018, something like that. And some jackass tried to jam either tried to jam USB-C into Lightning or the reverse. And
Oh
like
my God.
I got the tablet. It's in my box. If we can like figure out how to replace the jack on it, we could have like a iPad Pro.
Nice.
And I was like, wait, USB-C Max or iPhones? That's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
That should have been a thing. How did they get away with that when...
I don't know. And I don't understand why they didn't push for it on their own, because...
They're like, oh, it's our own format.
Some of the iPads started coming with the USB-C.
Yeah.
So if it was good enough for some of them, why wasn't it good enough for all of them?
Right. Because they want to sell you lightning cables and crap, even though there's like 10 million different companies that sell them.
Yeah.
Like you can pick them up at Walmart at the cash register at this point. There's no reason for a lightning. It's just... What was lightning?
It was really nice at the time because we went from the big 30 pin, and the only other option was the micro USB, which they're fragile.
Micro USB.
Compared to USB-C, USB-C is far superior.
Yeah.
To micro USB.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, so at the time it filled a good need. It was a small connector. It worked both ways, which is the first time we've seen a plug like that.
I agree that it's a good connector. But my thing is just like, how did they get away with that?
Yeah.
When they were like, because before that, it was like every company had their own proprietary.
They get away with it because people just keep buying the iPhone.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I mean,
but no, it was like a law. They cracked down on cell phone companies having a different...
Not in the U.S.
Adapted. That's why we went from like every phone needing its own special connection to being micro USB. Yes.
I'm pretty sure.
No.
I'm pretty sure it was just a standard.
Apple's the only company that
skirted
that. I swear to God. It was like a whole thing. And, oh my God. I remember back in the days of flip phones and shit. Like, every flip phone had its own fucking
I know. I still have a drawer full of them.
And oh my God. Hated that.
Yeah, we haven't adopted one yet.
So why is every phone company using a different fucking connector? Something happened that made them all decide to switch to the universal standard.
I'm pretty sure it was just standards that were set by companies like IEEE and some, the consortiums that are put together to make standards. But I'd have to do a little research to figure it out.
But or something.
It definitely wasn't a law, though.
Did I mention that Facebook Messenger works without the Facebook Messenger app?
I don't know. I think you might have at the beginning. I don't remember.
Let's go back and watch the whole episode over again.
Oh,
Make sure I didn't already say that.
It is kind of shocking because they forcibly removed it and made you download the app.
Yeah.
And it pissed me off.
Yeah. It'd be like, oh, you have a message, and then you click on it. It's like, oh no, you need the fucking app. Sorry. And I got a message, and it opened up. I was like, what the fuck? So if I have Facebook open, I deleted my Facebook. I started from scratch. So I found out that if you just swipe left, it brings the Messenger bullshit up, and you can reply. I messaged Drizzle tonight. That fucker.
And he didn't join and watch.
No, fuck him. I'm back to fuck Drizzle.
We should make some hashtag fuck Drizzle t-shirts.
There should be.
Yeah.
You gonna cry cut them on your cry cut? Your eye cry cut? Your Apple cry cut?
Oh.
With that fucking toaster. I thought this was like a toaster or something.
No, it's an iron.
Oh my God. Did we say what happened? When I first got here, we're just like, let me show you the drug tech support shirt I made on my cry cut. And but my eyeballs are missing because they fell off. I'm like, how is that a sustainable product? Rick?
It's not. I didn't do it right.
Oh.
It was on another piece of the iron-on material. It wasn't on the shirt.
At that point, you just draw them with the Sharpie.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, okay.
Then
going backwards, like Homer Simpson stare with the eyes. Yeah. Perfect.
Oh. Man.
So yeah, I noticed that I can actually message your Facebook. I'm like, what the hell changed? That's crazy.
Maybe
Why are they doing a Facebook?
Maybe they're trying to do this whole customer service thing because they realize they're fucked.
Oh, this actually keep people happy because.
Yeah. Maybe we'll start seeing more changes.
I haven't heard anything. There's been no Zuck news.
No.
Oh, I got the Zuck. I got to make a video for the Zuckerberg clip.
Yes, you do.
Intro that you won't play because there will have technical difficulties.
I don't have technical difficulties playing them when they're the normal audio ones.
No. Okay.
I don't. I have it perfectly set up where I play directly from Google Drive. I don't have to download nothing. It works perfect.
Yeah, how did that Elon intro go for us
I
just now?
didn't have that one ready because it was brand new.
Well,
you
now
just made
now
it.
it's on the notes, and I did tell you ahead of time that I made it. I showed it to you. I was like, I put it in this folder. What is left? Are we done?
No, we're done. No more.
Oh, good.
No
Fuck
more
this
stuff.
shit. We'll get drunk and play Modern Warfare.
Yeah, we need to decide what we're gonna do for our outro.
All right.
We decided.
Let us know what you think. Like and subscribe, and tell us in the comments what you think we should use for an outro. Because go fuck yourself, America. It does not make any sense for a tech show. I've been telling this to Rich for 7 years now, and now he's just finally getting on board with it. Fucking holy shit. How about we end the episode with Rich sucks?
Okay.
The end.
The end.
God, you suck, Rich.
Thanks.
No, but if you have any suggestions, let us know. Because
we got nothing.